Good afternoon, guys. My name is Anthony Feliciano. Thank you for coming to our presentation today. A little bit about me. I'm from New Hampshire. Boston, Mass. is my city of choice, where you have to go to do things. A little bit of background about me. The non-entertainment industry side. I actually come from managing a luxury transportation service. Did operations for the fleet and logistics. I manufactured broadcast vehicles as well as limousine and custom livery vehicles as well, which kind of gave me skills on the technical side as well as some customer service. Some of the entertainment side industry that I have. I promoted production companies since 2002. Started with like hip hop and kind of moved into the electronic scene. I became a mobile audio expert, an electronics expert through the jobs that I had. And it also had some internships being here in school with some lighting companies and audio rental companies as well. People ask all the time why I'm here. So what I like to tell them is that show production is my major. One day I hope to own a event production or rental company, putting on the big shows, renting out the hardware that gives us something to enjoy at these events. Next would be owning venues across the country, something like the House of Blues that we all know and love. And then the third would be actually owning an event company that puts on these shows. But to wrap it all together, the ultimate company would be doing all three of these all at once. Combining every single one of these into one major job would be the ultimate goal. The path to success that I plan to do is try to keep everything small and start small. And working the corporate events, management along that work, trying to stay small to build my way up to a production industry where I'd be doing the grunt work, starting those kind of things because it's all about proving who you are. And I hope to someday work my way up to be a lighting or audio expert for an artist and kind of travel the world or the country and see where that possibly takes me someday. A couple of people that I look up to, they have some pretty sweet gigs. One of them would be Kevin Lyman, and he's actually in charge of the Warped Tour. I'm sure some of you have probably heard of the Warped Tour. But one of the things that he have in common together is that he likes to keep the consumer costs low. It's all about the consumers for him, and for me, that's my main goal, is making people happy. He's 100% involved in the planning and operation of everything, which I think is a huge step to making sure that everything runs smoothly and kind of how you want to, being a part of that presentation. And bottom line is keeping the people happy. I have right here, sorry about that, went back too quickly. A quick video real quick of what I hope to do someday of quite the large concert tour. So if you guys pay attention to the screen here. That I hope to someday have, certainly, being in control of everything, all of that. And the next sweet gig is Charlie Jennings. He is the one who runs and operates Bonnaroo, which is a music festival in Manchester, Tennessee. The things that we have in common is he uses his entire team to make major decisions, whether it's artists, and things like that to accommodate. That way he has multiple aspects of what people will think about the decisions that need to be made. Problem solving is key, he says, which is a good one. I think problem solving is probably one of the biggest ones that people overlook. You need to be able to solve those issues. And working your way up is the only way up. That is something I hold true to and believe in, that you got to start at the bottom and basically prove yourself. Most importantly, his biggest thing and my biggest thing, don't panic. You can't panic in this industry. You have to be the one that everybody can turn to, and problem solving also goes, hand in hand with not panicking. So some dream starters, some careers for the film and TV industry. I figured a wireman would kind of be a good one for me, because I do have background in electrical work, so it would kind of broaden the topic areas. Developing a workflow for designing and setting up stages and sets would definitely help with this industry a lot more from what I already currently know. And then, the fine details, like the neatness and the do's and don'ts of the industry compared to what I already know. Another one that I looked into for the dream starters was in the music department, a program director. Basically, if you ever listen to the radio, program director is kind of the ones who tells them what to put on the radio and when. So some major keys here would be making choices of popular current, on the fly, what to produce next. Continue to build the business side of everything in the industry, as well as the technical side. And the next it would give you the chance to kind of let go and be creative and see how it works, in the line of work for you. And the last one would obviously be the live event industry. But I started small as a stage tech. And I did that because each job varies from show to show. So you're always surrounded by different jobs. You're surrounded by all fields of production. So if you finish one thing quickly, you may, have a step in helping something else out. And we also show that I can do what it takes to start from the bottom and work your way up to the top, which I think is probably one of the most important things in this industry, is proving yourself. So being able to do so is definitely a huge help. And I would like to thank everybody for coming out today and viewing our presentation, and a very special thank you to Team A1, and thank you guys very much.